it's Jessa. So I'm going to show you how to sugar underarms today. Our last video came out totally blown out, and my model here is going to have a little extra moisture, so you got to keep the powder close when somebody has that going on. So we're cleaning really well. Then we're going to apply the powder, and we're going to keep it right here, and use a 4x4 to wipe the powder. Your glove that you're going to grab the sugar with, do not contaminate it with anything. Grabbing your bottles or touching your 4x4 will not contaminate your glove, but touching their skin will. So watch out, don't touch that glove to anything before you grab out the sugar. So you really got to get in there and just grab your sugar. It's a cold paste, so it's harder. Oops, I'm going to start on this side actually. And normally I pull my hair back. I left it down for the video because I thought it looked nicer, but honestly it's getting in my way. So it's a good idea to pull your hair back and keep everything really clean. So she has moisture, so we got to keep powdering. And your paste will kind of warm up as you start working here. So you can see people have been asking me about this. Sugar and water repel each other. It won't even stick to the skin without powder, and if too much moisture gets in your sugar, it'll change the consistency of the sugar. So because she's sweating, she's a tricky case. So that looks like a lot of powder, but we're going to try to stop the moisture while we're working. Normally this would be quite a bit of powder, but our sugar is not going to stick to her skin unless she's dry. So you have to keep powdering, keep powdering, keep powdering. And I'm trying to mold slow so we're not pulling on the hair before we pull it out. And the reason it's not taking it out super clean in one swoop is because she's so moist. So that's normal. You're gonna have to work it a little bit. I book about 20 minutes for underarms, even though they take about 10 minutes, but if there's variables, like they have a lot of short hair, or they're sweating a little, then you're gonna be working on the area a little bit more. So because of the conditions, usually the sugar would pull everything out super clean, kind of in one swoop. But if there's moisture there, the sugar is going to have a hard time wrapping around the hair and pulling it all out cleanly because the moisture blocks. The moisture blocks the sugar, so. So you can kind of press in like this where there's a few hairs and it gets them. So especially if you're having a little difficulty with moisture, it's actually normal for people to have a little moisture going in this area. So underneath our powder in that area, there was too much moisture. So you can see on her when the sugar is rolling off of the hair. That the powder hasn't done its job. So for her in the really moist areas, I'm having to kind of press the sugar in to get the last hairs. Okay, that side's clean. And for her, you may even want to keep a 4x4 to kind of wick up what's going on. You can put paper towels underneath the area that you're working on too, if you need to. So the sugar is still kind of rolling over the hair in some cases. So it did pull her hair a little bit, I think, at the beginning. Or she's just anticipating. Okay. That side cooperated better because I wicked up the sweat with the 4x4. So that's a little trick. Just powdering it. Sometimes it doesn't get the moisture. It just kind of powders around the moisture and you'll still have issues. So that seems to be working a lot better on her, is using the 4x4 to collect everything that's going on. We're almost done with this side. So in this case, I would use this technique with her each time so it goes really fast.